Today I'll be doing a reading from William Shakespeare's play The Tempest, reading a couple of soliloquies spoken by the character of Prospero. William Shakespeare's The Tempest is believed to be the last play that William Shakespeare wrote. It's believed he wrote it sometime in the years 1610 to 1611. The character of Prospero in the play The Tempest, Prospero is the rightful Duke of Milan, but he was dethroned by his brother Antonio, and in this task of betrayal, Antonio was aided by King Alonso of Naples. So Prospero was sent adrift in a boat with his 3-year-old daughter Miranda and sent to an island, probably an island much like Bermuda or one of the Caribbean islands, to be exiled. Now it so happens that Antonio and King Alonso are on a ship, having returned from a wedding, and Prospero, who has now become a master magician because he was allowed to bring his library books with them on the ship, Prospero has control of a supernatural spirit or angel called Ariel. Prospero calls upon Ariel, and Ariel arranges a huge storm, hence the title of the play The Tempest. And the Tempest, of course, shipwrecks the boat on which King Alonso of Naples and the false Duke Antonio of Milan are boarded. Also aboard the ship is King Alonso's son, Ferdinand. Ferdinand, of course, naturally falls in love with Prospero's daughter, who is now, since it's 12 years later, 12 plus 3 is, 15, I guess. Miranda is a ripe, voluptuous 15-year-old, which, of course, and no, I guess Miranda was 3, 12 plus 3 is 15. Never mind my math, I was terrible at math. So Ferdinand falls for the lovely, voluptuous nymph, Miranda. And Prospero, being the master magician he is, manipulates events on the island. But in the last scene, he finally forgives his brother Antonio and also King Alonso of Naples for their plot against him. And at this point, Prospero then announces that he's breaking his staff and giving up magic, and also setting the spirit Ariel free. One thing that critics have noted about Prospero's soliloquies, this particular speech to Ferdinand, which I have combined with the epilogue that Prospero gives at the end of the play, people feel that in these two soliloquies Shakespeare is saying goodbye to his audience, that Shakespeare now knows that he's giving up playwriting, directing his theater company, the Globe. In one of Prospero's speeches, there is even a reference to the Globe, of course meant in context of the earth, but being Shakespeare, double entendre there. The Globe Theatre is being mentioned as well as the fact that the actors that Shakespeare has worked with are airy spirits performing enchantments. So without further ado, here is Prospero's soliloquies, which in effect were Shakespeare's farewell speeches to his audience. As if you were dismayed, be cheerful, sir, our revels now are ended. These our actors, as I foretold you, were all spirits, and are melted into air, into thin air. And like the baseless fabric of this vision, the cloud-capped towers, the gorgeous palaces, the solemn temples, the great globe itself, yea, all which it inherit, shall dissolve, and like this insubstantial pageant faded, leave not a rack behind. We are such stuff as dreams are made of, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. Sir, I am vexed, and what strength I have mine own, which is most faint, Now 'tis true, I must be here confined by you, or sent to Naples. Let me not, since I have my dukedom got, and pardoned the deceived well, in this spare island by your spell. But release me from my bands, with the help of your good hands. Gentle breath of yours my sails must fill, or else my project fails, which was to please. Now I want spirits to enforce, art to enchant, and my ending is despair, unless I be relieved by prayer, which pierces so that it assaults mercy itself, and frees all faults. As you from crimes would pardoned be, let your indulgence set me free.